morning, church. I'm Justin, and with my wife Emily, we're the Beyond leaders for the church. And today I'm here with Pastor Rick Prosser, who also happens to be CEO of Soul Cafe. Now, Pastor Rick, can you tell us a little bit about Soul Cafe?
Well, it's great to have you guys here, and we're thankful to be with you guys as well. And Soul Cafe is, it's our invitation to the poor, the needy, the vulnerable, the homeless of our community, and into our space as guests. And we just look to meet their really basic needs, and largely one of the basic needs is food. Unfortunately, in our community, there's people that can't afford to eat, don't have the right resource to eat, and so we just look to provide a good, healthy meal. And but that meal opens up a conversation, and we look to help them at that point of need, whatever that might be. No day is the same at Soul Cafe.
And so with that need and over that meal, what are the types of things that you tend to talk about and then therefore offer to these particular?
Yeah, look, we've got a great support team. I mean, largely it works for volunteers. We've got about 90 volunteers, giving about 250 hours a week.
Okay.
And then we have a lot of wraparound support. So we've got a doctor's clinic once a week from doctors that come in from the community. We've got a nurse here on our team. And but housing's obviously a big issue, mental health's a big issue, and but the complexity of life's a big issue.
It is.
I mean, you've got it together, and how hard is it to keep it together sometimes? You don't look like you're struggling.
Oh, mate.
But life's complex, and so we have a whole bunch of other things come in here, like Centrelink and Legal Aid and Compass Housing, and we've got a podiatrist that comes in here, hairdressers that come in here, just to unclutter a cluttered world.
What does a typical day look like at Soul Cafe?
Okay, a typical day. Well, no day's the same. So we have structured in meal times. We have breakfasts a few times a week, and then lunches 4 and 5 days, just depending what week. And so we would just open up the front doors and people come through, they get a coffee, have a seat. So it's all table service.
Okay.
And so we just look to provide a hot, healthy meal from the kitchen with a dessert. And so people will sit down here. And for some people might be just isolated and alone. And loneliness is tragic. And so just to sit down and have a conversation with people is just a game changer. So we've got a volunteer floor team, and their whole job is just to sit down and engage and have a conversation.
Okay.
And so then we've got a whole bunch of other things that will come in. So today here in the cafe, we've got Centrelink coming in, Legal Aid coming in, we've got our nurse on tap. So those things here, we've got a recovery program happening straight after the service today.
Okay.
And so that would be today, and tomorrow look a little bit different, next day a little bit different. And then depending on the conversations and what happens from them, we might be going up the police station, we might be going to the court, we might be looking for accommodation. It's all different.
Off the back of those conversations?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
The meal's the medium. And so whilst no one should be denied of a healthy meal.
Yep.
But that meal opens up a pathway for a conversation and a level of trust.
Yes.
And some people don't open up straight away, but after a week, they soften up a little bit and they know we're no agendas, we just want to help people. What we've discovered is how close some of these people are to the Lord and how open they are.
Okay.
When you're in a desperate place, I think you can become more God conscious. Mm-hmm. And so we've got guys that we're working with that live on the street. And to be honest, they may never get off the street.
Yep.
And but to come in here and sit down, they'll grab my hand, someone else's hand, and they'll pray for you. Mm-hmm. It's just a powerful thing. And hasn't got anything to offer, but he offers a prayer. I'll tell you what, it's just a game changer.
Okay.
And so people might look different, they might dress different, they might smell different. And but deep down, deep down, there's something in here that's beautiful in every person.
What Soul means to me is a place where I can give back to society. A society that I did take a lot from through my active addiction and a few other things, bad life choices. And through Soul, although I don't have much money these days, it's my way that I can give back to society. It's a branch off of Life Church, which is a church that brought me back to my faith, brought me brought me composure to my life, gave me a place to belong.
Hi, my name's Melissa. I work as a nurse here. I come to Soul Cafe because I love interacting with the guests in this environment. It's very informal. I feel like I'm being more useful here than I am in the public sector where I also work. It's enjoyable to just get amongst other volunteers as well and share our stories together with the guests, and I just feel like, you know, they give something back to me which I don't necessarily get in other places that I work.
Okay, church, so I'm back here with Rick, Pastor Rick, and also my beautiful wife Emily. Now we've also got a little presentation, a little award to make as well. I mean, that's why we're here today, isn't it? So what we've got here is on behalf of C3NC, we'd like to present to you, Rick, on behalf, and if you could take this on behalf of Soul Cafe, this award, which also comes with a $1,000 donation towards Soul Cafe.
Very cool.
And you know, it's not much, but every little bit counts.
Absolutely.
And
well, thank you.
We just really appreciate for all the efforts that Soul Cafe are putting into our community and making it a better place, making Newcastle the city we all want it to be.
Thank you. Do I get a kiss? Well, on behalf of Soul Cafe, thanks for this. It's a special thing, and thank you to C3NC, and we're really grateful for your support, and we love your pastors, Ryan and Erica, and thanks so much. And on behalf of the 90 plus volunteers and all our supporters, and particularly our guests that come in here every day, thank you so much. This is greatly valued.
Thanks, Rick, and thanks, church. We really appreciate all your support to the Beyond team, and you know, through your support, we're able to give such wonderful donations like this. So, thank you, and have a great morning.